All right, bro. Welcome back to another video. So this is NBA YoungBoy drug addiction.
Wanna take it all back to where it started. Life for the party.
By the way, this is just an audio, so there's not really anything for us to like really watch and react to. But I'm gonna listen to the song and I'm gonna give you my thoughts and shit.
Right where my heart is. Songs when I won't come in and sing. Anything goes. On the road, cool, ride around with the top dog. Nowhere to go to the side that I just ride around. She was drug abuser from a broken heart. Got a bad addiction, I've been drugging hard all month long. I'm in that reef, I got nothing but some residue on me. I'm chasing the chase of the moment. I'm in the trenches with smokers and steppers alone. Some only want skills too on. Manufacturer, convicted felon, I'm keeping my whip. I'm pouring more blood on that money. Owe it all to the Yankee who feel that the older ones put a dish for him. I ain't got no peak, leave blood inside the streets. Used to watch my clothes inside the sink, now a young nigga walk on me. Taking care of my dog, make myself a boss, think I'll take one off, he blink. For a nigga had fame, I was sitting there, said young nigga taking off them links. But she gon' put her nose on night, shoot 3 doses for the night.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like, I feel like I'm at a point in my life right now where I understand NBA YoungBoy in a sense of like I understand him at a different level. You know what I mean? Like I understand the actions that he take and why he does the things that he does, the things that he does. You know what I mean? Now, in regards to this song, I have a history with drug addiction in a sense of like, I used to work in a facility where I was a behavioral health specialist, right? Which means I was dealing with people who were addicted to drugs. I worked in that field for like 2 years, right? And bro, when I tell you, in my last video, I talked about how like drug addiction is a real thing, bro. Like in the low ride video, I talked about how, bro, drug addiction is a real thing, bro. And it's not fair for somebody like me that hasn't, bro. You know what's crazy, bro? So last night I went fishing, right? And I went fishing, like it was at like midnight, right? I was at this little private residential like pond, but it's huge, bro. There's like three separate like lakes / ponds that people can fish at. But I was there, right? So I'm there fishing like at 12 midnight, right? And I'm the only one there. But I mean, I'm not the only one there. When I got there, there was already another person there, this guy, white guy, right? So I go to my spot. So I'm over here, he's over here. I mean, he's over here, I'm over here, right? So he's fishing and shit. Bro, I don't even want to tell you like his whole, like what he was telling me and shit, because it was, bro, I'm not gonna lie, bro, my nigga's going through it, bro. This economy is beating him up, right? So he's over here fishing and shit, right? And I'm over here. Then I go back to my car, which was over here, and I pick some stuff up, and I happen, because I'm looking kind of a friendly guy, right? So he's over here, my car's over here, I picked some stuff out of my car. So I stop over here and I just like, try to make small talk. I'm like, hey, any luck? Any catches? You know how fishermen are, or they're called anglers. You know how they are, right? So I'm asking like, oh, any luck? He says, shit, man, I got like I caught like 6 of them hoes. I'm like, oh shit, that's what's up, man. What are you using for bait? I asked him. He said, oh yeah, I'm using fish liver. I'm like, oh shit, that's cool. He said, what are you using? I'm like, oh yeah, I just use bread, bro. He's like, any luck? I'm like, shit, I just started type shit, But to get to the point, I end up moving my stuff from over here to over here. I'm sitting with him now. Now we're fishing together, and he letting me using his equipment. He gave me his fish liver. He tossed that shit out for me. Now me and him are just sitting, and we're just sitting here and we're just talking, right? So he's kind of telling me, he's like, yeah, bro, I'm a recovering addict. For 25 years he was addicted to crystal meth, bro. And he injected it, he snorted it, he ate it, he put it up his butt. You know what I mean? Like all of it, bro. And he's telling me, bro, and then he showed me like pictures on his phone. He's like, yeah, look, this is how I used to look like, and look at like, bro. And he went to go grab some scissors from his car, cause because he had redid my line, right? He said I can't use my teeth because I don't have any teeth. As he's walking to the car, he's like, that's what drugs do to you. Nigga had no teeth, bro. Like all this shit gone. He's like, yeah, bro, that's what drugs do to you, right, bro? 25 years addicted to drugs, bro. Crystal meth. You know what I mean? And he's telling me about how he enjoyed the high, he told me, he was like, I had a record for 33 days straight, no sleep. Just going off of the drugs, bro. He will meth, right? When the high wears off, he will go again. When he wears off, he will go again. 33 days, bro. In his recording, he's telling me, no sleep, bro. I'm saying all this to say, bro, like, drug addiction is a real thing, bro. It's a real thing. And people like experience this shit every day, bro. People have to live through this shit. You know what I mean? People live through drug addiction, bro. There's people out there, and the thing is, I would have never guessed that he was a recovering addict, right? And I'm, like, he's telling me this shit. I'm like, oh yeah, bro. You know what's crazy? I used to work in a facility where I helped people overcome their addictions, and he's telling me, wow, man, like, it's, but like, it's because I would never guess that I would, like, just looking at him and talking to him, I would have never guessed that he was an addict until he told me that he was. You know what I mean? Just because, like, he looks like he was a regular white guy, bro. And he's just, bro, man. But yeah, bro, let's go back to the song. Sometimes, bro, I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I just be yapping and shit. But nigga, everything I say is important, bitch. So pay attention. You feel me? I know I be yapping, but nigga, listen, because it's important, bro. This shit that I tell you is important, bro. And the advice that I give you comes straight from the heart, bro. I don't just be, bro. Like, when I give you advice, I sincerely mean that shit from the bottom of my heart, bro. There's no ill will. There's no bad intentions. Nothing. Like, from the bottom of my fucking heart, bro.
Lipstick by the full of white, I know. Told her that I like it.
I'm gonna start it over because I wasn't really talking about what he was, some of the stuff that he was saying. Okay.
Life for the party, right where my heart is. Songs what I want, come in and sing, anything goes. On the road, cool, ride around with the top down. Nowhere to go to the side that I just ride around. She was drug abuser from a broken heart. Oh, got a bad addiction, I've been drugging hard all month long. I'm in everything.
See, that's another thing, bro. Like, look, it is not my place. It's never been my place, and it will never be my place to come to you and be like, oh, you should stop doing this. You should stop doing this, and this, right? Or for me to come to you and be like, oh, you should stop abusing drugs, because at the end of the day, I don't know the stuff that life has put you through. I don't know the stuff that has led you to looking at to going into drugs. I don't know, right? And it's not fair for me to be like, oh, like, it's very judgmental and it's very demeaning, because I don't know your life experience, right? Maybe you've gone through something so traumatic that drug is the only thing that can keep your mind off of it. Who knows? I don't know. The only person that knows is you, right? The only thing that I can do is talk to you from a bystander perspective, right? From a bystander perspective, looking outwards, looking in, right? Because this is your life, and I'm just, like, on the outside looking in, right? So all I can say, as someone that's worked in the field and someone that's never participated in it, but I've heard stories from people that have done it almost all of their lives, bro. Like, there's a lot of reasons why people do it, right? And when people do it, they do it. Some people do it because they want to feel something. Some people do it because they want to forget something. Some people do it because they think their mind is all over the place, and, like, it's just But all I can say is, like, when you participate in doing drugs, most people, they know this, right? And they still continue to do it. But when you participate, it's almost like you're signing your life away, right? It's almost like you're just forfeiting your will to live, right? Because as soon as you get hooked to that drug, bro, it consumes you. It takes over, bro. As soon as you get hooked, it's consumed. Your mind will never be the same, bro. As soon as you done, everything changes, bro. Bro, in the video I talked about how your life literally upside down, bro. You know? And that's something that you have to be mindful of when you are thinking about resorting to drugs or thinking about going into drugs or trying new things or trying to get high. That's because, bro, it could be the littlest thing, bro, and it will just progressively get worse. Progressively get worse, bro, as time progresses. You know? So, just remember, like I said, bro, it's not like I can't tell you what to do because it's your life and you choose to live it how you want to. All I can do is advise you and give you general advice, right? Or general advice is the right word, So, but just remember, bro, it's like you signing your life away, bro. Like it's either gonna lead you to, it's like joining the streets. It's either gonna it's either gonna lead to your death, being on the streets, and people making fun of you, bro. People not taking you serious. People just like nobody really cares about drug addicts, bro, because the people have this misconstrued. What the fuck is the word? This misconception that it's their fault. Sometimes it's not their fault. Sometimes, like, bro, it's a lot of reasons why people get into drugs, bro. And when you get into drugs, bro, I'm telling you, bro, your mind doesn't. Sometimes your body depends on that shit, bro. Look, I might not be the most educated on this shit, bro, but I guarantee you, bro, if you talk to somebody that's consumed the fucking drugs, bro, they'll tell you themselves, bro. Like, there's a lot of reasons why. Let's go back to the song, bro.
I never some residue on me. I'm chasing the chase of the moment. I'm in the trenches with smokers and steppers alone. Some all that want schedule to on. Manufacturer, convicted felon. I'm keeping my whip. I'm pouring more blood on that money. Boy, all to the youngin' who feel that the older ones put a dish for him. I ain't got no peak. Leave blood inside the streets. Used to watch my clothes inside the sink. Now a young nigga walk on me. Taking care of my dog, make myself a boss. They gon' take one off, he blink. For a nigga had fame, I was sitting there, said young nigga taking off them links. She gon' play with her nose all night. Shoot 3 doses for the night. Lipstick by the full of white, I know. Told her that I like it. I like it.
Bro. My nigga's talking about cocaine, bro, cause he said she gonna play with her nose all night and then shoot 3 doses all night. Fuck. That's cocaine, bro. Listen.
That young nigga taking off them links. She gon' play with her nose all night. Shoot 3 doses for the night. Lipstick by.
Nigga, that's cocaine, bro. Fuck. Bro, bro, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I know this gonna sound judgmental to the bitch, but fuck, it is what it is. But I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like I can never see myself with a woman that participated in drugs, bro. I can never see myself marrying, dating, being with somebody, a woman, and to be specific, that smokes, that vapes, that like just any form of drugs. Like I don't see myself ever entertaining a bitch that does that shit, bro. Like I think, like I don't know, man. I don't know. I just don't see it. I don't see it, bro.
Full of white, I know. Told her that I like it. These niggas, they talk too much, can't tell what I did. Always been there for you, you don't even tryna take it all back to where it started. Life for the party. Right where my heart is. Soon's what I want come in, I say anything go. Putting you over them hoes, my money gon' grow. Tell them this tax invasion. I ain't discussing business, not over the phone. Need up on real impatient. Relocate, I'm switch location.
Wait. I'm tweaking, bro. He said something about tax invasion. Isn't he in trouble? Was it tax invasion? He's in trouble with the law for like. They allegedly, right? They're saying that he was like pretending to be like a doctor or some shit to get drugs. That's what he's like he's locked up for now or something like that.
I ain't discussing business, not over the phone. Need up on real impatient. Relocate, I'ma switch location. Tell him I need me a spot with vacant. Where I'm from, I'm a 38, baby. Never give up, try again like plane. Bitch niggas still hating, the shit start sinking. Titanic watch gon' save my life, they can't get that planking. Yeah, here's my.
Oh, dude, that's clever as fuck. Cause look, listen to what he said.
From 38, baby. Listen. Never give up, try again like plane. Bitch niggas still hating, the shit start sinking.
Bitch ass niggas still hating, and the ship is still sinking, right?
Titanic watch gon' save my life, they can't get that planking. Yeah.
And then Titanic sinking something, and then something about planking. A plank is like it's like a piece of wood that floats above. Nigga, you know what a fucking plank is, bro? What the fuck? But the reason why that's so clever is because sinking, Titanic, and planking, right? if you watch the show, the movie Titanic, what are they holding on to in the water? A plank, right? I've never seen the movie, to be honest. So I'm just going off of like the little clips that I seen online. It was like a little plank, and the nigga was holding on to it, right? You see how that's clever?
His mind ain't right, he gon' take your life, he dangerous. Playing
Fuck, bro. See, that's another thing, bro. You know what I mean? Cause listen to what he said.
planking. His mind ain't right, he gon' take your life, he dangerous.
His mind ain't right. His mind ain't right. He's gonna take your life because he's armed and dangerous. You feel me, bro? Like, bro, man, I be trying to tell y'all niggas, bro, like, man, I don't know, bro. Like sometimes, bro.
Pain in his eyes up all night, constant thinking. Tryna take it all back to where it started. Life for the party. Right with my.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I hope that whatever YoungBoy or whatever you're going through that has led you into drugs, I hope that you can overcome it. I hope that you can one day go through a recovery process, go through a phase, not even a phase, go through a part of life where you no longer depend on it, bro. And I sincerely mean that shit, bro. You know, because he like he said, bro, like it really does alter the way you think. It really does alter your mind, and it really does change just your perspective on life, in your perception on the whole outlook of life. You know, I sincerely hope that, you know, whatever trauma, whatever has happened to you that has led you to go into drugs, I hope that, you know, that shit no longer haunts you, and that shit no longer consumes your mind, your heart, and your soul to a point where you still have to depend on drugs to kind of like mask that trauma or whatever it is that's over here that's causing you to stay in this pit of disparity and depression and drug addiction. You know, I hope that whatever you're going through, that shit passes and you can no longer be in this pitiful phase of your life. That you can come out of it a better person, come out of it lesson learned, come out of it ready to live your life like the way that it was meant to, you know? And I sincerely mean that shit, bro.
All this, soon as what I want come in, I say anything goes.
Bro, childhood trauma is a bitch, bro. Like, that's another thing, bro. Like, when I was in school, I used to study like psychology. I used to study. It wasn't extensive, right? It was just like here and there, right? I would read books, I would watch movies. I'm lying like a motherfucker. I wouldn't read books because I hate reading, but I would listen to like other people read, or I would listen to like audiobooks of like psychology and like how the mind works and how people think and how people operate, right? Like basic psychology, right? And like even with all the knowledge, right, that I presume to have, right? I still look at I'll still look at a person and look at their face, right? And I look at like I try to think of like what has gone on in their life, right? To get them to where they at right now, right? What has conspired? I'll be using words like a motherfucker, but what had from the day they were born to where they at presently? What has gone on in that time that has shaped them and molded them into the person they are today, right? Because what happens here dictates what happens here, right? Or even what happens here and what happens in this whole journey to here dictates who you are at this, bro. From the day that I was born to where I'm at right now, everything that happened to me when I was a kid, to everything that happened to me as I got older and older and older and older, to where I'm at right now, has shaped me and molded me into the person that I am, right? That's the same thing that's true for you, right? So if people, when someone goes through trauma in abuse, neglect, abandonment, like a bunch of fucked up shit. Like, don't you think? And they continuously, progressively keep going through that shit, bro. As they get older, they're gonna become a like, you know what I mean, a shell, basically, bro. Man. But the only reason why I even brought that up is because I'm looking at this nigga, YoungBoy. I'm looking him in the face, and bro, this nigga is, bro. It could be just this picture, but bro, my nigga is sad as fuck, bro. Like, you look at his face, bro. Look at him, bro. He looks like life has put him through the ringer, to say the very least. He looks like a nigga that's faced adversity time and time again, bro. You know, and no matter, like, man, the thing is, I don't want to be one of those people that be lecturing you and shit. Like, you know, I just want to give you sometimes I just want to give you advice and just keep it pushing, you know. So I tend to, like, when I'm talking, I be like, oh, am I lecturing this nigga? And then I stop myself from, like, progressively saying more shit. But he looks like a nigga that's been through fucking hell and back, bro. He looks like a nigga that's had to fight for his life. He looks, bro, and that's another thing, bro. Your environment, bro. The people that you interact with as you get older, bro. Like that, those people leave an impact on you, bro. It could be, bro. Okay, let's talk about something let's talk about something serious real quick, bro. So, I've always wanted to kind of talk about how, like, sometimes there's this question of what is my purpose on life, right? And the way that I view it, right? And I'm not going to sit here and proclaim that what my thought is right or wrong. No, right? No, at all, right? But the way that I see it is, like, your purpose in life is to simply live because your life affects another person's life, right? All of us as humans are meant to interact and intertwine and talk to each other, right? My purpose could be, and I like, who I am today, I still don't know. But in my mind, I think that my purpose is to live my life the best way that I can, because when I interact with people, when I meet certain people, like, the little impact that I make on them goes a long way for that person, depending on what they're going through. Because at the end of the day, they're still their own individual person. They still go through shit, and even when I'm going through something in my life, and I meet somebody, and they tell me something, or they're teaching me something, or they're giving me a lecture, or they're telling me their life story, or whatever it is, bro. It could be the smallest thing, but it will still leave an impact. It will still leave an impact on me, bro. And that could be their purpose. You know, that's basically what I'm saying. Like, your purpose doesn't always have to be something so fucking grand, like, oh, you got to change the world. No, bro. Your purpose could simply just be, it could simply just be you saying hi to somebody on the street, or you going and giving somebody $5. Because that $5, or you saying hi to somebody, can change the whole trajectory of their life. And that's something that you did unintentionally. You did it. Like, you didn't even know that you were doing it, but yet you did it. You know, you see a homeless man on the street. Hey man, how you doing today? Like, and you go and you sit and you talk with him. That little conversation, that little exchange of words that you guys just had, prevented him from potentially killing himself, or from continuously, you know, doing drugs, or sparked a fucking light bulb in his mind to where he wants to change his life. You know what I mean? Like, it could be the smallest little interaction with somebody, bro, that you're not even intentionally about, that you're not even, like, trying to be like, oh, you know, but it changes somebody else's life, you know? That could be your purpose. That could be my purpose, you know? So that's my little take on, like, what's our purpose in life, you know? Look, bro, I'm gonna say this one more time, bro. Like, I'm from Africa, bro. I was born and raised in Tanzania, right? English is not my first language. I speak multiple different languages. So communication and talking to people, or trying to communicate effectively is a little bit hard for me, bro, because I have to sometimes some of the words that I want to say and some of the stuff that I want to say, it's hard for me to communicate it because I simply don't know how to. Now, granted, I could probably communicate it better in my language, in my primary language, but English is what I'm speaking now, right? And sometimes when I'm trying to communicate and say certain shit, I just can't. I either don't know how to, or even if I tried, it wouldn't sound right, you know? So like when you're listening to this shit or when you're listening to me talk, just keep in mind like this is not my first language, bro. So English is not my strong suit, you know? But that's enough of me yapping and just talking your ear off. But yeah, man, so this is NBA YoungBoy Drug Addiction. The song was good, I'm not gonna lie. I'm definitely gonna add it to the playlist, to my chill playlist, just because I feel like this is something that I could just vibe out to as I'm driving and shit, you know? But yeah, bro, this is NBA YoungBoy Drug Addiction. If you enjoyed, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And if you're ever going through something, no matter what it is, bro, and you need someone to talk to, feel free to reach out to me. And with all that, I'm out, twin.